hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainers? So time coming to y'all with another video. So in this video, we're talking the EJ Johnson interview. Make sure you guys go over there to Carlos King's channel to check out the full interview. I am only reacting to parts of it. Copyright is fair use. Once again, the full interview is going to be on his channel. So I give my thoughts on it. If you want to check out my reaction to the interview in full, go to my Twitch, Ebner Entertainment with a _ Carlos, I feel I did a great job. I just kind of wish he went deeper in regards to one of the answers that EJ did give. Let me know what y'all think down below. We also talked about Beyond the Villa as well, and also Kenny from Love Island as well. Let me know what y'all think, and we are babies. That Carlos is a shady.
When did you realize you were gay? Pretty early on, honestly. Like, I don't even...
By the way, I hate that question. Bitch, I hate it so much. It should making me cough. But nigga, I cannot stand that question. You wanna know why? Because it's like, it makes it like it's an epiphany. You know what I'm saying? Like you roll out of bed 2 in the morning, like, like it's Hannah Montana. Y'all know how Hannah Montana used to do the wig reveal? And she used to turn around and be like, like what? I hate that question so much. I don't think people understand.
And like, that's just like how I best express myself. But I'm like, listen, I'm out all the time, and like I'm killing a dress and no one else is. Like the girls in the room are not doing it. Like they don't look cute. They're not.
And I just wish that he wouldn't use that verbiage, because this is what people use as example that gays competing with women. Like this is what people will use. Like this is like the Deal Whispers meal. If he was out of the clinker right now, he would have made at least 39 videos on this. This would have been the Deal Whisper. The closet wouldn't have been about to be like, better yet, this would have been the Deal Whisper. I'm not this him. Like, I just watched that video of EJ Johnson talking about how feminine and cunt he is. And like that is a big this is the type of gays that I be talking about, women where like they try to compete with the black woman. And these are the signs that you need to watch out for your man that be gay and that be trying to other on the low, because they gonna deal with like EJ. Because like EJ, they think that they're a woman, but they're not a woman, because look at his knees. That's just what they look like. I just feel like EJ is and he needs to stay in his place. Much like Madison, a man. Like, that's what he would say. So I kind of wish he never even did this interview. Because once again, these are not the rules. These are the narratives that they love, that they take and use. But not all of us think that way. That's the problem. It's like one in like tens of thousands that think like this, which is irritating. No shade.
One of the biggest storylines on your spinoff was, you and your sister liking the same guy.
Honestly, that is ultimately what got the show picked up. But also, in terms of the gender and sexualities and stuff like that, it was very important because that happens. I don't attract gay men, and I'm not attracted to gay men. Like, it's just not a thing.
Tell me more about that.
I think like if you ask any of the girls, like they'll tell you the same. And I think they're just labels. That's why like I don't care what, like I'm dating someone, I'm like, I don't care what you identify as or what you call yourself, as long as you're happy being who you are. But no, but to be honest, it's like that's why I don't really go to gay clubs. I don't go to, gay things, because it's like the men that I attract are not there. And also like they're like, they kind of like wave you off. You're just like, oh, that, hey girl, like, it's not, you're not in here like the rest of us are. It's just, it's always, but I never really understood it until now, because before, when I would go and I just was like, there's something about this room. It's like, it's almost like they don't want me here. Like I'm not really in it here, because I'm not presenting as a man. I'm not presenting in that way.
And to be clear, the gay community room.
Yeah.
Of your own community. Yeah.
But it's not like a shameful thing, or just like, oh, they're mean to me. But it's like, these are not my men in terms of attraction. Now, if I'm just going to have a kiki, sure. But like, these are not the men that are interested in me in that capacity. I do that when I go to the straight rooms.
So.
All right, so this is the clip that literally went viral. It's been like all over the internet. People have been doing think pieces. They've been doing all of these breakdowns of what he's saying and all of this. First of all, let's start off with this. E.J. Johnson is not trans. As he stated earlier in the interview, he does not care to be called he. He prefers to just be called AJ if you can, but he does not get annoyed when people say he. And he says it's very important to control your emotion, because if you're called he and you don't like it, because you give the other person the power. So let's start off there. So EJ is not trans. Boop, bop, boop, right? I get what he meant when he said the whole club situation, but the way he said it was ignorant. What he really meant was, I don't like to go to gay clubs because usually the men in gay clubs are the ones that are attracted to masculine men, or men that appear to look like a man. I look like a trans, or I look like a woman. So they're not going to be attracted to me in there, because 9 times out of 10, the men that are in that gay club are not going to be attracted to a feminine presenting male. That's literally what he really meant to say. But the way that he said it, it sounds ignorant. But if you're not in the community, or know somebody of the community, you're not going to get it. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like a lot of the think pieces that are going online are a little bit unnecessary, because I got exactly what he was trying to say. I just wish that he would phrase it in another way. And I kind of wish Carlos would have went a little bit deeper into that answer, because once again, one thing the internet loves to do is clip things and run with it. Some people did not even watch the full podcast, as we just watched it right now on Twitch. They'll see that little clip and then they'll just go off like, oh my God, this here goes another gay man doing this. Oh my God, he thinks that people are like a straight. You know how they do. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of wish people would do their due diligence and watch something thoroughly before going and judging. That's why I watched it live with you guys. You get what I'm saying? I do feel like EJ does get a lot of hate. A lot of hate, more than is deserved. A lot of it. And I also feel like a lot of celebrities that are in this day and age would crack if they were ever in his spot years ago, because he grew up in the era of like the TMZ, when they were reckless and didn't give a crap. The Perez Hilton, when he used to literally harass people and make fun of people to their like last dying breath. The Joan Rivers, who would make fun of you just wearing whatever you could wear, not knowing the celebrity's financial status. So it's just like a lot of people would not have been able to withstand the level of celebrity that he did at that time. Y'all get what I'm saying? So it's like, I kind of wish people would kind of give him just a little bit more grace, because once again, I just don't think some of the celebrities now this day and age would not be able to handle that at all. They would have been broke down emotionally. But I do get what he was trying to say. It was just ignorant the way that he stated it. Because if a man is attracted to you, EJ, they're not straight. Because once again, you're not trans. And if I'm not mistaken, he does not have any surgery done in regards to removing any parts. So you still have your male parts. So if y'all end up doing anything, That does not make him straight. Because you yourself say you don't identify as trans. And you don't have any post-op surgery, none of the sorts. You get what I'm saying? But I get what he was trying to say. He's saying that usually the men that like him are the men that are into trans or hyper feminine gay man, which usually 9 times out of 10, he's right. They're not in no gay club, straight up. The men of the gay club want the queens. And he's not a butch queen. You know what I'm saying? Far from that.
So has it always been that way for you in terms of when it comes to men? Has it always been what some people consider the straight guy always being the one that would approach you?
Or somebody who, has been intimate and dating, women for most of their life or like up until then, for sure. Absolutely. It has always been that way, but now it's like even more so now that I definitely present in more of a feminine way, because also like it's like my energy is that.
Have your newfound, not newfound, that's wrong to use, has your sort of like, I like to call it a rebirth, because I feel like even talking to you now, you're like you said earlier, look, I know who I am. I love how I see in the mirror. I am shedding all of whatever I was there back then, who I am now. Has that cultivated a stronger relationship with your parents, or has it been challenging for you there too, just being, how you are now?
No, definitely we're not challenging. I think everything, honestly, in this era of my life has become so much easier. But even I told them on my birthday, in June, that I was like, we're not doing he, we're not doing man, we're not doing gay. Like, and it was very freeing. And also it just was, it just was like, I wasn't like, I'm not, and it's very important, I think, too, when you're, and I hate the term coming out, but I think when you're telling people about who you are telling them. I'm not looking for acceptance. I'm not looking for your validation. I am telling you what's going down. And yeah, we had that conversation, and it was, it was very easy because I just told them, flat out, like I was like, this is, who I am, and this is how we're moving and grooving and going forward. And, even like son, I was like, the world tried to give me that label, like Magic Johnson's son. And I was like, well, he's dead. And now there is Miss Thing. Like, we're not doing that.
And another thing too, I wanted to say, I really feel like EJ wants to transition and he's not sure. It's no shade. It gives he's not sure. I feel like he really wants to transition and be like a transgender woman, but he's still figuring that out. Just based off of what he's even saying in this interview as well. And that's where a lot of people, like, they don't know like the journey when it goes to doing that. I remember I posted, and that's what it bothers me, because it's like people are so like ignorant that they think like the problem with anything gay, a lot of people think everything is just in one box, and that's the problem. And that's why I feel like I hate when people try to argue it against race, because I really do feel like it's very similar to that. I'm one of those people that I don't feel like it's 100% similar, but I feel like it's a lot of similarities, because not all Black people are the same. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, white people see Black people to where like they're gonna all rob. Some of them do. They gonna think that all Black people rob, steal, boop, boop, kill, da, da, da. They all see us as like one thing. And it's like, no, some of us barely haven't even seen like that in life, which I have. But you know what I'm saying? Like, some of us haven't not seen none of that. But they think that. So it's same with some straights to gays, where it's like they think all gay men want to be a woman. It's like, no, we don't. Like, I wish people would kind of educate themselves to know that, because it's like that is not the case. Like, I kind of want to grind it in people's ear. Not all of gay men want to become a woman. Some want to transition and become a transgender woman, but that is not the case for all. So cases like a EJ Johnson, it confuses the masses, because he himself, I feel like, is still figuring himself out. So it confuses the masses because they think all gays are just like this. And that's what irritates me. It irritates the living shit out of me. So you get the people like the Jaylas and the online who do all these think pieces because they put everybody in one box. Like, I remember when I did the Jayla post or whatever, somebody said, they was like, oh, you're right. Okay, thank you. Cause I get it. Cause thank you for admitting, like, since you want to be a woman and all that. I'm like, how the fuck you got that from me making that post? Like, I really want to know. I let me go back and read that post. Because when I tell you I gagged, I said, Jesus Christ, help me. When did you? Also, if you watch me, would you ever get an idea of that fact? My job, my intros. The last two intros I did with the only two intros I did a wig. My job's for comedic purposes. Y'all don't ever just see me wake up on a random video and I just have a wig and a laid frontal on, like, hey guys, like, no, anybody that know me in real life, like, I like to appear as a, like, you feel me, like, I love that no shade, like, you feel me, like, let me read it, because I didn't delete that comment on purpose, because I wanted to read it back. And then I'm gonna read the comments. I said, for context, I was gonna make a video about Jayla, but I don't feel like there's a need to anymore. I believe Jayla has every right to respond to a tweet that was shading her. Do I think her response was warranted? No. The man didn't call her out of her name. However, I am a big believer that sometimes if someone messes with you, you should sometimes take it to hell. But the way you take it there shows how you truly feel. I said, Jayla calling that man the F word shows to me she genuinely does not like gay men. I'd rather someone show and tell me who they are than hide behind it. The F word wasn't even as frustrating for me to see as the word fatherless. I hate when stereotypes are placed on entire groups of people because they don't apply to everyone. Everyone in the gay community isn't fatherless or don't have active fathers in their lives, including me, Pierre. Those kinds of stereotypes are what I find ignorant. I say, in my opinion, I just don't think Jay likes gay men, and honestly, that's okay. Just be honest about it. Don't hide behind attacks you receive on Twitter. I'd rather someone be upfront than fake how they truly feel about me. I will say this, though. I think Jayla needs to reconsider the industry she's pursuing, the fashion industry, because there are gay men everywhere in that space. Women, please don't let your experience with one gay person affect how you treat the next. Just like, in my opinion, a white person shouldn't judge a black person based on a past experience with another black person. This whole statement will probably go over a lot of people's heads, which it did, in poor comments, because in some people's eyes, the gays are so sensitive. But I'd rather put this out than make a whole video about it because it's not even worth that much time. So after I did that, this was one of the comments. Someone said, I don't like gay men either, but I wouldn't say anything intentionally to hurt a man that thinks he's a woman. So I said, I'm going to act like you didn't comment that. And who wants to be a woman? And then he said, if you're gay, I thought it meant you felt like you was born in the wrong body. That's my understanding, at least. And vice versa for a woman. I'm gone. When I saw that, I said, bitch, I'm really not making a video. Because if these are the type of people watching me, it's not even worth it. Because if you think that, you're crazy. Like, what? Are you insane? I couldn't believe whoever wrote that shit. Like, that is like pure ignorance. Like, what? It, like, that made me itch. I said, okay, like, I was thinking of making a video that day, but after that person commented that, I said, nah, I'm good. I ain't gonna stress myself out. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, you got it. You got it. You know what I'm saying? Take it. Like, what? In your right rabbit mind. So in her mind, she watching me thinking, I would tatas, all that. Meanwhile, I want to be built like the biggest that there is. If y'all follow me for a long time, I've been knowing this shit, bitch. Like, sigh. And it saddens me, Kelly, every time I see stuff like that. But the thing is, like, y'all don't understand. A lot of people do think like this. They really, just like that comment said, a lot of people think like that.
And it saddens me, Kelly.
Straight up.
So, it wasn't like a big conversation, but I think what I loved about it was so easy. you know, because we just said it and they were like, oh, okay, you know, we'll do our best to understand that.
I'm beaming right now.
Yeah.
I think you could tell because I'm so proud of you. Not that you need me to say that, but I feel like you're freeing a lot of gay or however they like. Because I agree with you, is however you identify yourself. But I wish growing up I had someone like you.
I think we all wish,
You know,
at least we all wish somebody was there. You know,
Yeah.
no matter who it is. You know, like somebody to say something, because like especially between our years, like we didn't have anybody.
No, and that's why this conversation to me is so important.
All right, and we're gonna stop it there because it's getting late, you guys. So yeah, that's what I thought about that whole situation. That's why I wanted to make sure to watch the interview up until that point, because I wanted to get some context before just reacting to the clip just in general, because clips without context causes confusion. That needs to be a shirt. I hate that up. You know what I'm saying? Clips without context causes confusion. The CCCs. Okay, if you do not get the context behind a clip, you will be confused than a motherfucker. And that's just that on that. Okay, now let's react to the Beyond the Villa trailer. So they dropped the Beyond the Villa trailer, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks a little boring to me. It looks a little boring to me. It looks like a bunch of B-roll footage. In my eyes, it doesn't look highly entertaining, something that's gonna be like, ooh, like, you feel me, like making me like, oh, I gotta watch this. Like, it just looks like a lot of B-roll. And also, wasn't Austin a part of the cast? Because I barely saw him in the trailer. I did not see him in the trailer, like, whatsoever. Did they edit Austin out due to his situation with substance abuse? Because from my recollection, he was on the main cast, correct? At least from what I remember. Okay, let's see. But no, I couldn't believe she typed that shit. Oh man, these are the people that be watching me, y'all. Like, y'all know how Raven, she was eating that peanut butter sandwich, and she was like, she started laughing, and did the thing. Like, literally that intro with Mariah, the transition to, like, that was the first time I've ever put on makeup in my face, and I hate saying that. Oh my god, I'm almost 30. Like, literally. So it's like, if I wanted to be a woman, don't you think I would have been trying to put on makeup? Really? Oh. The ignorance. Anyways, all right. So this is the trailer, you guys. It's dropping April 15th. I will be recapping Beyond the Villa because y'all know I love this season of Love Island. So I got to watch it. I think what they did good with this season, though, is that they're not staying all in LA. Like that first season, the reason why it didn't work is because they just stayed in Los Angeles. So it's like a lot of them weren't even from Los Angeles. They had to fly them to LA, some of them to LA to film a show. And it's like they're not even based out there type. So I'm glad this, from what it looks like they're going to do this season, they're going to go kind of like all over. And it makes a lot more sense. Pepe. Y'all, did y'all see that drama online? I think it was Pepe and Nick. They were beefing. It was either Pepe or TJ. Which one was it? Like, I see something online where like Nick posted a picture next to a NASCAR car, and I'm pretty sure it was Pepe. I gotta see. I think it was. Let me see, because I remember this vividly. It just happened recently too. It just happened recently too. Oh, let me see. TJ. I think it was TJ then. Yes, it was TJ. Yes. Okay. It was TJ. So this is how petty the Love Island cast is. So Nick posted a picture of him next to a NASCAR car. Then TJ posted a similar picture, as you guys can see up top. And Nick commented, he said, "You copying me, fam?" Ha 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 ha. That's how white boys laugh. He was like, ha 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 ha. And then after that happened, apparently people were saying that the fans were saying that TJ deleted the comment, but TJ said that Nick is the one that deleted the comment and said Nick deleted it and get off my page. Because somebody said, imagine deleting Nick's comment when it was the only thing giving you engagement and clout since months. You and Iris keep failing to reheat their nachos. You fans are bullies. Why y'all bullying these people months later? But after this was done, they like unfollowed each other. So this has been the petty shit that's been going on, you guys, since the villa has ended. Okay? It's stupid. And I kind of wish that they casted what's that British boy to trigger her. I kind of wish they casted her. They casted him. Because that would have been very funny. If they casted British man to trigger the out of her, I would have gotten my entire life. Oh, you see the news about Kenny, what he said. So yes, I did see that. We're gonna talk about that soon. Girl, not the not the freaking Casa Amor girlies squabbling, not the Casa Amor girls having beef and vitriol for each other. Please, y'all weren't even on there that long. Y'all should have no beef with each other. Okay, stop it. Hmm. 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 Is it me or Austin cooking right here? Oh, he looking a little good. Okay, Austin. I love you. I like the way you look, man. Like you look really good. Okay, let me stop. Y'all. Okay, I'm gonna stop imitating his voice. I need to stop doing that. Okay. Also, why TJ and Pepe walk up to each other like y'all from the squad booth? This ain't bad boys. Y'all can't fight on here. This a bad girls party. Please. This ain't bad girls club. This a bad bitch party. What LaRue said, y'all can't be squabbling on here. This is a high echelon network. Y'all can't be squabbling on here, girl. You better get your cool together because you talking about walking up to the man like that, talking about, well, why are you trying to bash my name, bro? Come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. What the you up, bro? Like you was gonna square up on him or something, please. Security is like 2 seconds away. Stop it. You fight him, you're off the show.
Bit of a hoe. I just want to know why they're lying on my name, bro.
Everything in me wants that sense of family and community. I think this is wearing off my Botox.
What's new with you?
Oh, so Nick does make an appearance as we see. Okay. Anyways, y'all. Speaking of Love Island, it looks like a season 6 cast member is making a little bit of headway and a little bit of controversy because of his thoughts on Black women. Okay, he says on a show, which Kenny from season 6 is on a show. He is on a show which is like a Spanish Big Brother. right? Josh from Big Brother, American version, is also on that show. And he was caught on the show saying, I can't with Black women. Mind you, this is very similar to Big Brother because they have cameras and audio picked up from like everywhere. So don't ever think you're not being recorded, babes, because they're catching everything you're saying. Also, the Josh is not being treated the best also in that house. And there's allegedly a lot of racial things that are happening to him as well with him being in that house. So a lot of people are even threatening to stop watching if he gets off of the show because some of the stuff that he's dealing with. So it goes to show you that, you know, it's a lot of racism and things still exist, as we could see. Does it surprise me that he's saying this? Hell fucking no. Like, especially after what happened to him, he probably despises Black women because he feels as if his cover got blown. But a lot of men really do feel like this, but they won't ever voice it. Okay? They lie and they hide behind smoke screens and they feel like this behind closed doors. These are the ones y'all gotta watch out for. Okay? Anyways, y'all, let me know what y'all think down below, y'all. I'm finna head the out. We're gonna be live again tomorrow night. Okay. Once again, this is March Madness. If you're not subscribed to the Switch, please subscribe. The link is in the bio. I understand that the link that was previously in the bio was no longer working, but it is now. So Evner Entertainment _ once again, Evner Entertainment _ catch y'all tomorrow night, and we out, y'all.